Hello, everybody. I'm just trying to mess with my lighting so that I don't look like Elvis or like something. So I just have, wow. I just have, this is going to drive me crazy. So I just want to do a quick little video where I am mostly looking for some suggestions and advice. So Brandon, a little backstory, Brandon recently started a new medication. And on this medication, I would really like to try to eliminate sugar as much as possible so that it can be a temporary type thing for him. I am not necessarily anti-meds whatsoever, but I do believe that they are overused, and I also believe that there is a natural solution that we could use to avoid meds. With that said, I am not Superwoman. I only play her on TV. No, just kidding. Sometimes I feel like I am, but I'm not. I have a lot going on, and totally revamping Brandon's diet to see like immediate results is a really hard thing for me to do right now because it takes time and it takes energy and it takes money. Most of these, of which I don't have a lot of all the time. So he started these meds, and I feel like him still having the amount of sugar that we have in our diets would be pretty counteractive, contradictive, whatever, to the medication. So I want to try to reduce drastically, maybe not totally eliminate, because I don't know, that would be really tough to do right away. But I do plan on, since he's on these, I do plan on revamping his diet, as well as mine and Caleb's, over time. So I went into my break room today at work, and I found, aside from oxygen and water, which don't necessarily give me all the nutrition that I need, I found one sugar-free option. And I didn't look at everything, but I looked at several things, and I found one thing. Everything else, even if it said like lower sugar or whatever, it still had like 8 grams of sugar in it. And I am trying to gain knowledge and educate myself on these types of things. And I'm just thinking that maybe you could help me. I'm looking for recipes or suggestions for like reduced sugar or sugar-free treats, because I want Brandon to still feel like a normal kid while reducing his sugar intake quite a bit. Plus I know, I'm doing this with him, and I'm forcing Caleb into it as well, because we could all benefit from it. Going through this process, several months back, I was thinking that I had a real food addiction, and I struggle with that quite a bit. I did a video a few months ago about my weight struggles and about my self-image and all of these things, and I'm still working through all of that. I feel like I'm getting the fitness piece down a little bit, but like they say, you can't outrun your fork, and I still struggle with food. And as I'm going through this little journey and trying to work with Brandon on reducing some sugars, I'm thinking that it's really probably sugar that I'm addicted to. And hi Mama. I've told some of you about the ad that I saw on Facebook, and it's like a little girl. She looks like she's like maybe 6. But she is smoking a cigarette. And in the ad, it says, as a parent, you wouldn't allow your child to do this. So why do we introduce them to sugar at such a young age? And we become addicted. And I'm pretty sure I am. That's why I don't like, not that I've never been a binge eater or anything, but I don't find myself craving carrots in the middle of the night or, any of those kinds of things. I don't like gorge on vegetables because they make me feel good. I would gorge on brownies, if anything, and ice cream. And I truly think that it's because of the sugar. So what I think that I'm looking for is advice and suggestions from you guys that might know something about this on some good recipes or some good websites. I understand that I could Google this all day long and come up with a quadrillion things, but unfortunately I have to work. I feel like I should just, quit my job and video blog full time. That would be my real dream. But it doesn't pay the bills or provide insurance. So surprisingly. So I am just looking for, from some of you who might have some knowledge in this area, on easy-ish ways to kind of transition into this kind of lifestyle. I've also heard from several people that maybe we should try the gluten-free type option, because I think that it would help with, or they think, the people that have suggested, they think that it would really help with Brandon's allergies, his skin. Like he honestly goes through a box of tissues like every 3 days, like a Costco box of tissues. It's really bad, and I feel terrible for him because it is a true struggle. And he's started a allergy pill every day. He was pretty deficient in vitamin D, so he started a vitamin D. But I don't want my baby on pills. Like, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of that. But like I said before, not that I will ever claim to be a lazy mother or a lazy parent. But it is a struggle to totally revamp a diet like overnight. So these pills I'm going to take advantage of. I've prayed many hours about this, but I allowed it because I believe that it will help Brandon in his ability to focus, in his ability to complete his schoolwork, and even his ability to gain some confidence, which is the biggest piece for me. So anyway, side note, but if anybody has any good websites, like I said, suggestions, recipes, sugar-free treats, anything that you think would be useful to me, then I would really appreciate you sharing. You can private message me if you would rather on Facebook, or you can respond on YouTube or wherever I post this. You can post, I have no shame. I have nothing to hide. So you can straight post as a comment, because other people might be interested as well. So I'm open to that. Do you like my stockings in my tray? Aren't they cute? Awesome. I gotta quit saying In the car, I just talked to Brandon about him listening to himself, because on the way home from school, which is like a 10-minute drive to our house, he said like 417 times. I counted. But I told him, listen to yourself as you talk. And here I am. Wonder where he gets it. So anyway, my New Year's resolution for 2015, by the way, is to video blog like once a week. As well as we're still enforcing in fact, I have 2 minutes to finish this, because we're still enforcing our 6:30 to 8:30, no electronics whatsoever. It's family time only. So on that note, I'm signing out, but I will talk to you really soon, hoping to do, like I said, a video blog once a week to keep you all posted on my life. Still want to share my internship experiences, all this stuff. Ginger's doing awesome. Her psycho ways are over. I think that's like old news. So I have a minute and a half. I miss you all. We'll do this again soon. Take care, and Merry Christmas!